Hello, my channel viewers. How are you? Today, we are going to create a new Spring Boot project in Eclipse, and we'll see that how can we create controllers, we will use annotations, and so on. So let's get started. So let's create a new project. Go to New Project, and you can type here Spring Starter Project, and click Next. Then you will see the name, type, group, version, description, and package. You have to enter at least the name of the project, the group, the description of the project, the package. Okay, package is a package you want to use. And here we are going to add two dependencies, Spring Boot Actuator, Spring Security, and we will be adding web for Tomcat so that we can run on the server. And click on Next and click Finish. Okay, so this is our project. I will be showing you the first of all the build.gradle properties. In case you forget to add dependency of web at the starting, you can add here this dependency. This is required because we have to start a Tomcat server on which your application will run. Otherwise, your application won't run and will give errors. So we have to add a dependency for that. Okay, that's a very required and must step to be done for a Spring Starter project if you want to run it on a Tomcat server. When you create a new Spring project, you will get this class by default. That's the main class of Spring project. Okay, and it's mentioned over here, Spring application.run. Now we are going to create a REST controller, and this is what I have created. Let's keep it as hello world controller. You can see here it's a REST controller. There's a get mapping so that whenever we hit the URL slash something slash hello, this method will be called, and it will return hello patient helper app. Okay, make sure this dependency is added because whenever you run this class on this application on the Tomcat server, this dependency should be there. Okay, so now we have this project. I have shown you that this is the default, the main class of the Spring Boot project, right? And it's mentioned over here, Spring Boot application. So it means that this is the main class from where the flow of control runs, right? Um, right now we will just focus on this annotation, Spring Boot project, Spring Boot application. See here, public class, KNS application. So this is my project KNS. I might have renamed it from my earlier video, so just ignore that. But let's see that this is the main class now. And you can see code over here. So this is the default code that you will get when you create a Spring Boot project. Till now, everything is fine. Okay. Now, let's go to controller, right? Ignore the other packages. I will explain you each and everything later. Let's say we want to create a new controller package. Now, what is a controller? It is basically a component, or you can say when suppose your application is running on Tomcat and it's up, and suppose a user hits on the URL like slash clearness slash hello or slash register, then which part will accept that or handle that flow or the hit? That's where controller comes in. Okay, so I have created this helper controller, and we will go through it one by one, each line at a time. So this is the REST controller. Okay, this is my helper controller. REST mapping means here it's slash API slash helpers. It means that I will show you that how to hit it on the browser. So whenever my application will be hit, like suppose localhost colon 8080 slash API slash helpers, this controller will be called. Now there can be any number of controllers in an application. Suppose this is a helper controller, there can be a patient controller, which will be slash API slash patients. Okay, this is fine. So inside the helper controller, Right now, skip this. Don't worry about this. I will tell you later. Post construct. When this class is initialized, what you want to do? That's the post construct. Suppose you want to clean up some resources, clean up some databases, connections. You can add code here. So that's the post construct. Okay, this is clear. That's the init method. So this is by default. I cannot name it as init123. No, it should be init. Okay. Then coming to the next part, that's the register helper. Now this can be any name. It can be ABC or it can be XYZ. The thing matters is that what is the post mapping. So the post mapping is the pattern or the expression that you are giving, that when a user hits on um, slash say API slash helpers, then slash register, then where the flow will come and which method will take care of this request. Now, this is a post request, so post mapping. So that means that you cannot simply go to the browser and say and hit slash API slash helper slash register. It won't work. We will see later on that how the get mapping work. But right now, this is post mapping, in which case you have to give a body, right, to along with the post request. So the value means that when what user will add to the URL, which will hit this body, and this body will handle all the logic. So this is the slash register. It can be any name. It can be slash ABC slash XYZ slash Gaurav, anything. But you have to mention the same URL, the same pattern in your URL. Consumes application slash JSON. That means that your body has to the body that you will be passing to this controller should be application slash JSON format, right? Produces, which means that what type of output this method will produce. It is text slash plain. Okay. Request entity, then like register helper, then valid, request body, register. So this is, you can skip it as of now. I will explain you each and everything. But right now, just focus on this part, that we have created one method which is taking slash register as the URL part, and it consumes the application slash JSON. Okay. Um, so this method is basically takes care of all the things, all the logic that will happen on this request, and it does something and it will call succeed, or it will just return the success or a bad request based upon that what the request is.